everyone, this is your reading for Wednesday the 11th of January. Thank you for joining me today. Let's have a look at what the cards have to say. Okay, so what have we got? We have got, we've got the Lady and the Lord. Who are the Lady and the Lord? They're the lovers. Lady and the Lord are the lovers. So he's got his horns there, his antlers. She is looking like the moon goddess. This is very like The Mists of Avalon. In The Mists of Avalon, it's a book by Marion Zimmer Bradley. It's really a fab read, actually. It's the story of Morgana and Glastonbury Tor and all of these mythical hidden places. And they have this ritual in the book where they get together and you know, become the lovers, and they get up in these outfits and stuff. So that's what this is based on. So the lovers in the tarot is about coming together with another person or another thing that you truly love, and that you can really connect with in a beautiful way that's kind of life affirming, and that's passionate, and that's fulfilling. So there's an opportunity for that in your life today. So immediately, very simply, it's love and romance. There's a huge potential for you to have a wonderful day when it comes to spending time, sharing ideas, just being intimate, being close with one another. I mean, if you're into this kind of thing, going on a fox hunt, which is illegal in the UK, by the way. Whatever it is you do to spend time together, there's great potential to really delve deeper into your relationship and to come closer and to bond and to really get to know each other and to really build a wonderful relationship. It's a very emotion focused week. There's a lot of positive work that can be done and a lot of progress to be made when it comes to the emotional romantic side of your life. If you're in a relationship that's not 100% ideal, like no one's is, then the first 4 days really of this week have shown in the weekly horoscope to be very positive, for love, for building the relationship, for bonding, for coming closer. And the cards are certainly echoing that today, because there is the potential for the lovers, for the Lady and the Lord to come together and to be intimate and to really be in love. The next card is the King of Athames. And then we have the Knight of Chalices. Okay, so the King of Athames, he's kind of the odd one out here, because the Knight of Chalices, he's a young man. He looks kind of weedy, doesn't he? But he's got this trophy, which is his love. And he's decorated his horse, and he's really just so... wow, he's so trusting. Can you imagine? You're this young man, you really love this girl, and you deck up your horse. You're not the most, I mean, he's not drop dead gorgeous. He's an average looking kid. He's got this trophy of his love, and he's taking the risk, and he's going to her and saying, I love you. I love you so much. And that's a risk, She could turn him down. She could reject him. She could say, no way, I'm not interested. But he's doing it because he really cares, and he really feels like his love is a trophy. He really feels like what he has to offer is valuable and beautiful, and she's going to appreciate that. And he's presented himself in a way so that he will be accepted. He knows the risks, and he's doing it anyway. And that's courage. That's courage. This young man has courage. So please be courageous when it comes to love. Take a risk. If you don't take a risk, you don't get. That's unfortunately the universe we live in. The universe rewards people who take risks. And if you go out there and if you take a risk, especially when it comes to your love life, your romantic life, your emotional life, it's very likely to succeed. And that applies to romantic relationships, but it also applies to relationships where you really do have to have courage. A sister you haven't spoken to in 5 years, a cousin who you neglected, or a godchild who you never sent a card to. If you want to take up that contact again, it's going to be risky, because they might say, listen, you're too late. You didn't bother then. Why should I bother with you now? So this is the day where taking a risk is very likely to have a positive outcome. Now let's look at the final card here and what the King of Athames has to do with all of this. The King of Athames is the King of Swords. He's not emotional. He's an intelligent man. He's learned. He is working hard. He makes good decisions. And he is like a judge almost. He's almost like the facts of life here in the middle of all this. We've got true love. We've got the potential for love. And in the middle, we have the haves and the haves not. We have action and consequence. We have 50-50. Okay, so this is like the karmic card. This is like life beyond all of this. There is the potential for this kid to just lose his nerve and to turn around and say, oh, she's going to reject me anyway, I'm going to go home. There's the potential for these two to, I don't know, not be together anymore because they decide, whatever reason. This is free will. There's personal agency involved here, okay? So if you want the relationships to become stronger, if you want to meet the girl, the boy, if you want to work out your problems, that's it. That's the example I could use for them. They look happy, but they've got, they argue over the dishes all the time, and they can either decide to work it out on this little hunt and talk about it and then be happy again, or they can ignore it and not deal with it and let it fester into resentment. So if you decide to tackle things head on, if you decide to make your relationships better and stronger, then it is very, very likely that on this day you can build wonderful, beautiful, harmonious, loving, romantic relationships, and you can improve your relationships on this day. The King of Athames is on your side, and he's urging you to act. He's saying you're intelligent, you're wise, you've thought this through, you're not being rash, you do have real feelings, you should honor your own feelings, you care about other people, and you're valuable, you're an amazing human being, and you need to let other people know how you feel and how you care, because they're not mind readers. If they don't know that you can, if you don't make an effort, how can you expect them to make an effort? So there you go. The king is telling you to be brave and to show others that you love them, and you'll get your positive result. And that's interesting because that's a lot more, in practice that can be very, very, very difficult to do. I mean, I knew a guy once who was he found that very easy in restaurants, going up to people and saying, oh, I think you're wonderful, do you want to go out with me sometime? I mean, I would that's like my nightmare. So, but we all have to do that sometimes, we all have to kind of step out of our comfort zone and reach out a little bit and say, and to be him. Let's, he's our example today, this little kid on a horse with his trophy. So let's try and be brave like him, and we'll have a wonderful day. Number wise, we've got 6 and 1, and 1 is 8, and 8 is power. You have the power to build, fix, create, start, beautify, whatever, a wonderful, wonderful relationship today, and it's down to you to take the action to make it happen. Take your passion and make it happen, as they say in the song. I hope you have a great day. I don't know why I'm talking so much. Usually these videos are much shorter, and this one is 8 minutes, so I'm sorry if I've kept you ages and ages. I hope you have a great day. If you would like a private reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab, audio reading with me there. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. What feels comfortable, and Libra is about being able to create positive, harmonious relationships and building a bridge between you and other people. If you're single, you